What it do? I am 3+Kei, and I'm here to encourage you to pursue the smile by prioritizing the Lord, your physical health, and persistent education. And I'm out here. I know I started the live stream early. Started the live stream about 2 hours early because I'm gonna keep it a buck. By the time Friday comes along, deep in my soul, I want to be alone. I want to be alone, and I can kick that off. Whoops, let's not get killed. I can kick that off when I get off work. But then my alone time is shared with the good people, of the Secret Heart Club. And if I didn't live kind of such a busy life, I think that wouldn't be problematic, but sometimes you just want an evening alone to yourself. And what I'll be doing today, I know you guys probably aren't going to be excited about it, but the final draft, or what I'm hoping will be the final draft of the James House, Montana comprehensive report. So all the financials, everything that we want the James House, Montana to be in a 16-page document. It has been completed, hopefully, for the last time, or at least to wrap it up here in Q4. And because I'm the leader, it's my job to make sure everything that we want, that investors would want to know about, community stakeholders, if a future youth, a 10-year-old, for whatever reason, got their hands on this report, I want everybody's knowledge to be satisfied. And so what I'm dang near giddy about right now is reading the report, spending my evening reading the report with a critical eye. And so that's what I'm going to do. It's got to happen at some point, and the likelihood that it would ever happen during the daytime is fairly low, and I want to do it uninterrupted. So we'll wrap up here in about a good 30 minutes. I'm just taking the long way to the bank tomorrow. Little Celeste is 8 years old. She's my coworker's daughter. I've never met her before, but Celeste is obsessed with Egypt, to the point that instead of doing whatever little girls like to do, Celeste likes to spend her weekends going to archaeology seminars with full adults. And her mom showed me a video, actually, of, I guess he's a famous historian or something, and she got to go on stage, and he was asking her questions about Egypt, and she was able to answer them, which was, I just think that's really special. Anyway, Celeste is selling ornaments so she can go to Egypt. So I'm gonna pull up tomorrow and purchase these ornaments And I'm telling everybody around me, if I give you one of Celeste's ornaments, it's because I want you to then go donate to her Egypt trip. I don't want you to just take the ornament and be like, oh my gosh, what? There's a girl named Celeste. And this is how we make a change, people. This is how we run. Don't be friends with me. I think I could say that with my whole chest. Don't be friends with me if you're not into such things such as charities and fostering and adopting and mentoring these kids. I don't want anybody in my life that doesn't think that that's a good thing to be doing, right? And I think that's fair. There was a time in my life where I didn't want anybody around me who wasn't interested in generating wealth of some sort. Or there was a time in my life when I didn't want anybody around me that wasn't into like partying and blah, 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 blah. And now it's like, who are you? What do you do? What do you do for the next generation? And if it's nothing, go on about your way and go party and do whatever, I don't know, whatever you got going on. I just, I'm not sure I want a different mentality around me. So that's the plan tomorrow. I don't think... Okay. That was terrible. That guy must be drunk. That's how people get hit. And I was telling you about Celeste because we are on our way to the bank. And I'm taking the long way to the bank to go. I don't know how much her ornaments cost, but I would like to buy all of them, or I don't know. We'll see. So, today I got a Christmas tree. Mainly less so. I'm not really like a ho 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 kind of a girl. Oops, I'm on the wrong street. I'm not a big fan of like corporate holidays. I just think it's just the biggest scam. And I feel maybe a little too grown for it. And every year for decades, I berate everybody around me. How can you be this stupid to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars because somebody told you to? Anyway, that's not a good way to be, guys. I'm trying to think something I spend my money on that other people don't think. Organic produce. I spend like a pretty freaking fair amount on organic produce. And somewhere, somebody's like, you're gonna die anyway. It's like, yeah, that's true, but I can spend my money the way that I like, just as people can celebrate whatever holidays they want. So I bought a tree. This is my second year kind of buying a tree. And then, I try to be like, ho, ho, ho. And, I try not to be like that person, right? That's like raining on everybody's parade, all bah humbug. I would like to maybe move away. I'd like to have some growth in that area and move away from being a party pooper. And so my effort, right, is to get a tree and then maybe like show people what my tree. That's good enough, right? Like that looks like something. I don't know. So Yeah. Merry Christmas, by the way. Ho, 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 everybody. Ho, ho, ho. You know, got that going on. But yeah, my neighbor, I was leaving, and my neighbor walked over. Well, my neighbor was actually at my other neighbor's house. I didn't know they were friends like that. But anyway, he was like, you want me to take the tree off your car? I'm like, yeah. That's very Christmassy spirit. Christmas spirity of you. I appreciate you. So, alright, we are stopped. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Song of the Day, Shining by Ty Brazell. It's a good one. Mohammed, hello. Tula, hello. And Karen Count says, I like your hat. Thank you. I got this hat. I kept a secret from... Where were y'all at? It snowed today. There's two people. There's a car behind me that is like covered in snow. Like crazy covered in snow. I was like, where do you guys live? That we live in the same town. Wow. I wish I could ask them. But yeah, I had a little secret and signed up for an 8K and accomplished that yesterday. And it was like there are 1,031 people. What are you waiting for? What are you... Is there like a... That has to be a better... There has to be something better. I just went through a crosswalk and then... I think I went through it and didn't let the guy go. But it's one of these, like, you cross the button and it kind of it glows. I feel bad, but also I got pulled over because of one of those parking lots. I saw the kids by the high school. The kids did not press the button. They like stepped up to the plate and did not press the button. And I was like, oh, they're not going to go. They're going to wait for me. And then as I was going, they started walking across the crosswalk, and there was a cop right there. And I knew there was a cop right there. So anyway, I went and did the little wave like, oh, I'm sorry. And then the cop pulled me over, like literally, it was like less than 5 seconds. And I think he wasn't ready for me. I think that cop was not ready for me. Because the first thing I said, I rolled down my window and I was like, that was so awkward, right? That was terrible. I would have stopped. Sorry, I don't know what I was talking about. The topic is something to the effect of what does Jesus have going on in your life? And it just seems, I wish I could show you. This snowy car is right behind me now. I wish I could show you. I don't know why in the world there's no other car on the road right now that has snow on it, and this one is like covered in snow. Like, what? Where were you guys? Jesus-y things. The presence of Jesus was evident in my life this week, there's a little boy, there's a lot of things, but there's a little boy that I watch through the course of being a social worker, and he's very chubby, and he has dimples, and he's very smiley. Like, he's very easy to smile, and it just makes you, like, I love him. I love him so much. And it's prompted me to revisit fostering again. It wouldn't necessarily be him, although I would like him. I think it's maybe not a good mindset for me as the social worker to look at a child that I look after. And I'm in charge of, what do you say, like, it's called visit monitoring. So, like, everything that I say, my words carry a lot of weight, is what I'm trying to say, in the courtroom. So everything that I document, that I say to them, all of this could make or break their unification as a family, the parents and the little boy. So that's what I mean when I say it's not necessarily like a good thing or the best thing that I like. I love him. I would like this child. You know what I mean? Because that's not my role, is to piece this family back together, hopefully, right, through my own observations and documentation and so on and so forth. But the fact that he's so easy, he's such an easy baby, prompts me to think, like, oh, I would like a little baby. And so I just really look forward to seeing him. I do the visits twice a week, and I just adore him and really look forward. And I think his foster parents are really amazing and supportive, and the bio parents are doing the work that they need to be doing to unify, and I think that's an awesome thing. And it just makes me wanna foster myself a little baby. Just foster a little baby. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the Lord placing a person in my life that wants nothing from me, that I can love on and dote on with my whole being. I'm grateful for the baby, you know. It's a little hard to, I don't know where you guys land with things, but I've noticed in my life, I love so hard. Like, if I love you, I love you, I support you, I encourage you, I want the best for you, even to my own detriment from time to time. But when you love hard, and in a healthy way too, right? Like, I just want you to be okay, but not so much in like a boundary crossing way. But one thing I know, right, is that people love to be loved, and if somebody will love them in a healthy manner with boundaries and with attachment and support and encouragement, when you love people like that, a thing that's been at least common in my life is people just take it for granted. And they're like, "Oh, you'll always be there. You'll always be here. I don't have to do anything in return because you're going to love me." And like, yeah, and then at some point I got to separate from you because that's not good for me. That's like a one-way relationship. Anyway, I have a baby in my life where I can love him with no strings attached. And that's the way, that's what Jesus is doing. Oh, that's what Jesus is doing for me right now. That's the biggest thing. He's doing a lot. The 16-page comprehensive report for the James House, for like a year, people have wanted to know about the financials. How much does it cost, Lakita? How much? And I just haven't been able to get my poop in a group. And then I think it was like a 2-day process. We hammered it out. Figured it out. Hold on, let me make sure you can't see. Can you see it all? Just want to make sure you can't see my information. Y'all ain't gonna take my money. Philip says, Jesus loves you. He cares so much for you. Have a blessed day. Thanks, Philip. Sherry says, hola. Right, Sherry? All right. Can y'all pull up to the, when you guys go to the ATM, do you have to open the door too? This is what I do. I'm such a mess. Y'all are seeing it in 3D. I have to roll down the window and open the door. Shoot. You can't see me, can you? Nope. That's why I don't come to the ATM like this. Door. Oh, bro, I haven't been to an ATM machine in, bro, I don't like this at all. And it's like, this is kind of like a cool little neighborhood and everything, but so I heard like paper rustling, and it just, it creates a little level of like paranoia. Like, I don't like that. I'm not going to an ATM again. I don't like that. It's too much wiggle room. Kind of too much room, to And y'all don't know me, but I'm just real big on safety and security. I'm real big on that. And that is not a safe and secure situation. Going to an ATM, why do they have those? Sheesh. I didn't like that. Yeah, so I'm thankful for the baby. I'm thankful for the financials coming out for the James House, Montana. If you guys are interested in taking a peek at it, I'm going to post it as a blog on PursueTheSmile.com. Posted as a blog on PursueTheSmile.com. Potential stakeholders and investors, I'm going to have it made into just like a little booklet. You know what I mean? A little booklet. Nothing crazy, right? Just have maybe like 50 of those, kind of some a little fancier. You know what I mean? Like, we have a meeting and I want you to be doing something. I want you to donate a house. I want you to donate a vehicle. I want you to donate some land. I want you to donate whatever. Oh, this is so pretty. You know, I don't go out at night. Back to that safety and security thing. I do not go out at night. And it is so pretty. Let me show y'all. Oh, you can't see up at them. You can't see up. You can see it a little bit. The mountains. Where am I going? What was the plan? What was the plan? Get gas. It's a cute vibe. We can go one more space, one more, and do like a little whoop-de-whoop. Show you guys about town. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. And I miss you. And I love you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? You know I'd walk 1,000 miles just to see you tonight. All right, quit playing, y'all. But yeah, the comprehensive report will be on PursueTheSmile.com. Maybe get like 50 booklets made to pass out to stakeholders and investors to let them know that they are special, and to give me your money, or give us your money. I don't get any of the money, actually. And then once I met this guy named Dominic at the bus stop, who's disabled, and he said that the Lord is going to give him a car. He will not be on the bus route for much longer. And he said, because it is so. That was basically his point. Like, it is so. The Lord has this vehicle for me. You know. Oh, let me shoot. And I wonder to this day. Oh, you can't even see me. We can. Oh, but you're about to. We're gonna go on a busier street. Yeah, but he was like, I already have this vehicle. It's just not in my possession yet. That's how I feel about the land acquisition and the vehicle. You know what I mean? And the funding. $455,000 is the startup cost. The other thing I'm grateful for before it happens, which is why I mentioned Dominic and his car. The other thing I'm grateful for before it happens is the James House, Montana, will have quite a heavy focus on secure attachment. So all of us who can't love properly or can't receive love properly, it's a result of our parents not loving us in a secure fashion. We did not feel secure. So if you feel emotions intensely, like you get angry, you can't handle rejection or conflict or this, that, and the other, right? Those are results of just insecure attachment. It doesn't mean your parents were bad people. It just means that their parents probably didn't have secure attachment. However, what we know now, similar to like when I say spanking is lazy parenting, it's just because we have like overwhelming evidence at this point. Like, yes, it's a thing you're capable of doing. You're capable of whooping your child. And yes, they stop what they're doing, but you're creating an insecure attachment that they will then feel. They will, in turn, perhaps accept being hit by their lover. They will hit their lover. They will be afraid of rejection and what that means. They'll be like me. I don't do conflict. I always say you have to pay me. Just in the way of my position, you have to pay me to like bring something up with somebody, or you know what I mean. But it's a result of don't stir the pot, Lakeitha, because you'll get hit, right? Insecure attachment versus secure attachment. What we are attempting to do, and like in short, and it's not rocket science, right? If a kiddo is raised with secure attachment, the outcomes are favorable, less risks, less probability of graduating high school, less probability of violence and criminal activity, less probability of substance abuse or any type of addiction. A lot of good things come from having being raised with secure attachment that only then benefit society. So even when we talk about homeless people, of course, everybody always talks about the drug addicts and the mentally ill, and that's super fair, super valid. The hidden group with the hidden group with homelessness is women fleeing from domestic violence, and then there's impacts on our criminal justice system, on our social services, and all that came from attachment. So one thing I know that's coming that I've asked the Lord for is a attachment therapist to come alongside the James House, Montana, and kind of guide what the program will look like. That's a pretty big piece there, you know. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna go mind my own business. I'm gonna read the comprehensive report, And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to get Ben. I don't know if he'll do it. I'm going to try to get Ben to come on here tomorrow night and do the watch people around you. Do the Ecclesiastes 6. Why are there so many people here all of a sudden? There is nobody here, and now 4 people are coming in. Let me get up in here. But yeah, stay tuned. Maybe we'll see Ben tomorrow. All right. And hopefully I'll have something to tell you about the comprehensive report. And we'll read the comprehensive report. I don't know. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. Think in your own life. What's Jesus doing? Where the Lord at? Hey, Ben. Where the Lord at in my life? Think about it. Talk to you later.